Hello everyone, and welcome to EIA's new International Development course. My name is Simon Cleghorn. I'm a member of the McGill EIA chapter and assisted in the development of this course. In this course, we will take a step back and analyze what the topic of international development entails and how the practice applies to engineers in action as a whole. First, I would like to provide you with a brief outline of the course. After the introduction section, we will examine the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, how they pertain to international development and to the EIA Bridge program in particular. Next, we will look at the crucial role of technically skilled people, such as engineers, in international development efforts. Then, we will take a look at the Engineers for Change's solution development model for international development and discuss how a bridge project fits into this framework. Finally, we will ask the question of whether EIA projects are most effectively following the E4G framework and analyze if there are any ways in which our efforts could be optimized for the sake of good international development practices. Now, you may be wondering, what even is international development? What does the term mean? The practice of international development is concerned with improving the quality of life for people around the globe, and particularly in areas of need. This can mean efforts to develop better healthcare and education systems, more fair democracies, more prosperous economies, and much more. When executed properly, international development projects leave communities with more opportunity and in a position to grow more effectively on their own. When considering rates of literacy, health, financial well-being, access to shelter, food, and safe water, international development efforts are easily seen to be of utmost importance. For instance, countries like Chad, Guinea, South Sudan, and Niger all have literacy rates of 35% or lower. In addition, more than 200 million school-aged children around the world are currently not enrolled in school, largely due to a lack of resources. An example of international development project that could contribute to bettering this issue would be the building of schools in the areas most affected by this problem. More than 700 million people do not have access to safe drinking water currently. Efforts to put in place better water infrastructure, portable filters, or other solutions would also be examples of international development projects in this field. As I'm sure you are starting to realize, each of these example projects would require different types of engineers. Now, you may be wondering, how is this course different from the cross-cultural competency course? In order to illustrate the difference, I'm going to present the learning goals of this course and highlight how they differ from the cross-cultural competency course's goals. In the CCC course, the goals are to grow in your understanding of working cross-culturally. This includes thinking about how people engage with the community, consequences of your specific actions, learning how to break down social barriers, and understanding one's own privilege and biases, as well as knowing how to communicate with people of different backgrounds than yourself effectively. On the other hand, the International Development course aims to introduce you to the general concept of international development, analyze what makes good practice in international development efforts, understand the importance of having technically skilled people participate in international development projects, and reflect on the current practices of the EIA Bridge program and its pertinence to international development models. With that being said, I would like to ask you, the audience, to write a typed response to the following question. What makes a project with the goal of international development successful in your opinion? Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the course.